Riverside Globe Life Park. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now batting, Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And it's quickly 0-2. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Minor ready with a 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. Dan, here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
So one away here with the bases empty, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Scooped up on the backhand. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. A 0 Rangers coming up. Lots more to come on MLB Network. Mike Fiers gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Batting second.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Elvis Andrus.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Andrus is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. 2-0 pitch on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kenna on the move. He's there and records the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Shin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. This is a pitcher he's had some good success against in his career. He's hitting over 350 against him in a pretty good amount of at-bats. You can bet they're both aware of that, and we'll see who gets the better of who today.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Fiers is ready. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Chapman brings it in. Throw on the first will get him. Score it 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, Nomar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The throw into second.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box, number 15. Line towards center field. Kenna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson will get us started in the top of the second.
Matt Olson.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Standing in, Mark Canha, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Popped up. Number 15 is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rangers lead it 1-0. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Laureano looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he reaches out and lines this one into center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting it, the first baseman, Ronald.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Pauses. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Laureano moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Jose Trevino. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Odor is off of first with 2 away. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman's got it. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Texas is out in front, 1-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Mazzara is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Josh Phegley. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 on its way. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Runners on first with 1 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Laureano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Skied into straightaway right. Mazar is under it. And that retires the side. A's strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Settling in now, Shin-Soo Choo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a bouncing ball, foul. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Fegley goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Choo is retired, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop.
Ready for another chance. Elvis Andrus. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Joey Gallo will be next. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hit sharply on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Rangers 1 and the A's nothing. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Number 15 trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Canha. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
0-1 the count. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The A's strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Laureano is going to get there. 1 out.
The batter,
Striding into the box, number 15. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Little things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead of the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
In now, Willie Calhoun, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready with the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned.
Here's Rougned Odor now. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. First and second now, 1 man out. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Fires, pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw. Too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
At the plate, Jose Trevino, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rangers lead this one 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Jurickson Profar, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus hits a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hitters are solid big league play.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Standing in now, Josh Phegley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he fouls this one off. Profar over at second. Phegley is over at first with 1 away. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
2 men on, 2 out, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. Towards second. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Now batting, center fielder, Joey Gallo.
Riding in once again, Joey Gallo. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Piscotty looks up, and that's a home run into the top tank. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The right fielder.
And now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Laureano's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-0 Texas. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Matt Chapman.
Here comes the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box, Matt Olson, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Again, he sends it out of play. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. In the dirt, and now let's see. In time as he just gets the tag down. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And he takes ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's
high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Still down 3-0. Digging in once again, number 15. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 15.
First offering on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Simeon's there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Rangers.
Digging in and looking for more, Willie Calhoun. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Phegley corrals it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Now another 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hit out towards second. Odor has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. A fly out and a single for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes. How about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
1 out, nobody on. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher.
So
Josh.
2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Phegley. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. One and one. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Jesse Chavez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh.
Jesse Chavez.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Ryan Buchter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just inside. Buchter is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kenna is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Jose Trevino. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Seared down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Profile up the middle, and that's the second out.
The batter, the designated
Shin-Soo
hitter.
Choo at the plate now.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. but you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they lead it 3-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Chavez stands 6-2 and throws from the right side. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien, and the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, as soon as it left the bat, you knew it had the distance. It was just a matter of staying fair or not. And you see it was hard hooking left until doink, it caromed off the foul pole.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
In now, Matt Chapman. No balls and 1 strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1-for-4. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Runners are at first and third with none out. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Up next for Oakland.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
So now it's Mark Canha as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Sean Kelly is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Fouled off. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. Calhoun will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Standing in, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there at the knees, strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rangers lead it 3-2. So coming to the plate, Elvis Andrus. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Here's another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Kenna arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The right fielder.
So next to the plate for Texas, Nomar Mazara. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Chopper foul. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Laureano is there, and that's the 3rd out. Rangers set down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Striding in for Oakland, Jurickson Profar, and his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. He's set, and the pitch fouled away. Here's the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien.
He swings and lines it to left.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Number 22.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here in the 9th, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. The set and the 1-0. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Semien at second with 2 down. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out. So he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Minor earns the victory on the mound. Mike Fiers pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.